And welcome back, peeps. From that break, we are here in the JJ Zone. Join the Journey Radio today, talking about the need to treat every day like your birthday. And in this final segment of the program, I want to talk about how this can really help us as Latter-day Saint singles. I kind of teased it earlier in the program, and it was supposed to be for the last segment. I didn't get to it. I want to get to it now before the program ends. So we're talking in the last segment about the need to live in the moment. Kids live in the moment. You live like a kid. Kids aren't worried about anything beyond the present moment, and they're looking to have fun. They're looking to enjoy the moment. So, when these things that come to us in life, these serious things, and some of us, we're all going to have moments where we just feel like we got punched in the gut. It's like I said in the monologue I was sharing, my recent experience with you. Feel like you get punched in the gut. And, initially, it's hard not to take things seriously. It's hard not to be dour. And it's hard to look out and see something that's positive and optimistic and full of hope. And, sometimes we just need a little time to let the fog settle. But, eventually there can come a time. If we keep looking for it, and if we need to, we can always pray for it. Eventually, there's going to come a time when the Lord will help us to see things in a new and different way. This has been my experience, and I got to tell you, there's still noggin up here. I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, pretty thick. So sometimes it takes a while for things to get in, but the Lord is patient, and I'm thankful that He is patient. I'm thankful that He can be patient, because I certainly need that. I certainly need that. And He's taken me by the hand and led me along a path. And I've had a wonderful journey in which I've learned so much about, how to have joy irrespective of my circumstances and how to maximize that joy. And one of the key things that I've learned is exactly what we're talking about on the program today: the need to live in the moment, to live like a kid. So, when those times come, and they're going to come, as LDS singles, we all have those moments, right? Maybe some of us are feeling that because we're newly single again. And that's something that it's going to take time to heal. And I think as part of the healing process, we need to look for new ways to see the world, new ways to see ourselves and our lives and our future. There's some of us who never been married, and that's an ongoing pain. No matter how you look at it, no matter why it is that you're single, there are reasons to be pessimistic. There are reasons to be discouraged. There are reasons to be bitter. But as I've said time and time again on the program, your focus determines your reality. Your focus determines your reality. So if you want to focus on, the pain and the bitterness and the anguish, and guess what your reality is going to be? Not going to be very pleasant. You want to let that go. Living in the moment can help you to let a lot of that go. Because when you live in the moment, what are you focused on? If you think about this, you live like a kid. This is why kids have so much fun. Because this is what they're focused on, right? Well, they find their day. They approach what they need to do, and if they don't like what they're doing, depending on the kid, will determine how it is that you learn that they don't like what they're doing. But generally speaking, left to their own devices, they're going to look for something enjoyable to do. They're going to look to play, and they're going to look to enjoy the moment. And they're going to just surrender themselves to that moment. They're not going to worry about a whole lot of other things. And I think that's a great secret to successfully navigating LDS singles life. I think we need to just let go of a lot of things and just learn to live in the moment. So when that date that you had, didn't go so well, or maybe the date never actually happened because you got turned down, or you got asked out by somebody who was just, I mean, whatever, and you're asking yourself, why do I always get these losers? You know, um, whatever it is, I think that we can actually enjoy our life a lot more if you just learn to live like a kid, learn to live in the moment and just let go of a lot of things and just learn to embrace the joy that is to be had there in the moment. And don't worry too much about anything else. Now, as I said in the monologue, we're adults, we have responsibilities, there's some things, serious work that needs to get done. Got that. Okay, I got that. But there's nothing that says that, first of all, that we can't enjoy the work that we do. I think a lot of the way that we approach our work has a big influence over the joy that we take out of the work. And the quality of the work is also determined by how much we're enjoying it. I think it was Aristotle who said, um, you know, pleasure in the task puts perfection in the work. If you really enjoy what you're doing, you just focus on that and just let go of everything else and live in that moment. You can take joy in what you produce. You can take joy in the process of producing whatever it is you produce. And, you do this every day, there it is. Maximizing your joy, right? You're maximizing your joy. You treat every day like a birthday, you know? It's like there's some surprise here for me. There's some gift that God has given me in this day. And I'm just going to live like a kid as I go through my day. Be serious about what needs to be serious about, but just kind of live like a kid and just, approach everything that I do with that sort of childlike innocence and optimism mentality. And in doing that, I'm going to find this gift that I have in this day. I think no matter what it is that we're dealing with as LDS singles, I think that if we take that attitude towards life, we will maximize the joy in our journey because it's there to be had. And the only way you access that joy is if you essentially unlock, you have to unlock the doors that are preventing that joy from getting, you have to put yourself in a place where you open up. So you put yourself in a state where you can receive it. Okay, this is the opening up, and this is what living in the moment does. It opens you up to that joy so that you can access it. So, whatever it is you're going through, understand there's always hope because there's always Christ. And, when we can just, learn to live like a kid and treat every day like your birthday, like it's a special day, like there's some gift that's been given to you. And, you just go through your day with that childlike innocence and optimism, unbounded enthusiasm. Treat everything in your day like that. Approach everything in your day like that. And you find a lot more joy in your journey. Well, that's all the time we have for Joining the Journey Radio. I want to thank everyone for listening. I hope I was able to offer you something beneficial, something that could help you, in your life. That's the whole reason why I have Joined the Journey Radio. So if I was able to do that, then, help me out. Leave comments down below, get some discussion started. Help me with the algorithms, like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And, pay it forward. Please, if I helped you, pay it forward by helping somebody else. Find somebody in your life, somebody in your sphere of influence who you can help. Maybe somebody you know, maybe somebody you don't know. Something big, something small, it doesn't matter. Let's just all start getting in the business of helping each other. Let's take the light and the goodness that we have and share it with all around us. And in so doing, we can push back that darkness that seems to be growing in the world. And don't forget, come back next time for another wonderful, splendiferous, joyous episode of Join the Journey Radio. So until next time, this is your host reminding you there is joy to be had all along your journey. So take that joy and journey on.